Why he calls the devastation unparalleled, says he doesn't know how anyone could have survived. The university now canceling final examinations for next week, postponing commencement until August. Let's bring in our severe weather expert, our CNN meteorologist, Chad Myers, who's joining us now. I want you to show our viewers the path of this destruction, where it went, and how devastating it was.
Well, we showed that live video on the air during your show, Wolf, yesterday, as it was going in, bearing down on Tuscaloosa from the tower cams in Tuscaloosa out of the Birmingham TV stations. Storm started in Mississippi. They moved into Alabama. They actually, for a while, skipped Georgia and got up into Tennessee. Then in the late night hours, got into Georgia. They were all the way up into Virginia. 8 people lost their lives in Virginia. That's very far from where all this started back in Mississippi. Let me show you now and go to the video from Tuscaloosa. Here's what it looks like on the ground under where the tornado went over. We are now estimating from the damage and literally the lack of buildings still there that this must have been at least a storm with 200 miles per hour winds in the circle, of course, as a tornado, to do this type of damage, literally scraping buildings away. Let's move farther to the east. What happened in Birmingham? And eventually, this was the same storm on the ground all along I-22 or I-20 as it just rolled up 2059 and into Hueytown, Alabama, and an awful lot of damage there in those Pratt areas and also into Hueytown. Not quite as much into Birmingham. 1 loss of life in Birmingham as the storm was slightly to the north of the metro area. And then this storm kept going. Others were developing and coming, but it moved into Ringgold, Georgia. And this is when it starts to get real bad. I know this is daytime video, but this happened at about 10:30 at night, in the dark. Can't see it coming. Probably asleep. You may not hear the sirens. This is when you need that NOAA weather radio to wake you up. Did lose lives here in North Georgia as well. And then we'll take you into Tennessee, farther to the north. Eastern Tennessee must have had, I didn't count them all because I don't even know how many total tornadoes we had. There must have been at times 20 to 30 tornado warnings going on at the same time across the country. And most of them were in Tennessee, right there from Knoxville down to about Chattanooga. In fact,
Mother Nature, Mother Nature, Mother Nature.
In Tennessee was hit. That's just a kind of a suburb of Chattanooga. It was one very long night.
Mother Nature, we see you are powerful. Mother Nature, we see that you are powerful. Powerful, or should we bow down to you and say, spare us, spare us, spare us another day. We're gonna have to pray to the gods of the wind and goddesses of the rain to get through another day. Hey, hey, now, religion is here and there and everywhere. Hey, now, nature doesn't care, oh, it doesn't care. It makes a path where it goes, whether tsunami, quake, or tornado, hurricane, or cyclone. Disasters, disasters, one after another.
Generators failed, batteries ran out, and cooling systems shut down. Radiation spewed from damaged reactors and spent fuel.
Well, what if a tornado or twister came and scooped up a nuclear power plant in America? Well, shut up. What would happen then? You saw what tsunami did. An earthquake. Well, now, what they did. What if a tornado scooped up a nuclear power plant in America? Whoa, and carried it into the sky. Carried it high.
The plant was designed to withstand a direct hit from a major tornado. It didn't get that in Wednesday's storms, which were nonetheless, experts say, a credible test of the plant's safety systems. But were they the ultimate test?
The ultimate test is something very severe that takes on both your diesel generators and your off-site power, which is what happened at Fukushima. And I don't believe we're ready for a prolonged loss of both off-site power and diesel generators.
Now, outside power has been restored to the plant, but the reactors are nonetheless being shut down.
So many transmission lines are down, there is no way to distribute the power the reactors might generate.
And this was a similar kind of design, the plant in the south to the one in Japan?
Yeah, and it has the same kind of backup systems. It has those diesel generators, and then it has the battery system, but the generators here worked. They weren't dealing with a tsunami the way they were in Japan.
Did not work in Japan. They worked here. All right. Thank God for that, Gene. Thank you. We're coming